Hello and welcome to this presentation on the Steering Online Success in STEM. My name is Ajit Mujumdar and I'm affiliated with the Department of Mechanical Engineering at the University of South Florida. Due to this recent pandemic, the focus has shifted to an online education or an e-learning platform, which has become extremely important for all the schools and colleges alike. So in this presentation, I will be talking about my summer online course on the computer-aided design and engineering and the techniques used in it to deliver a remote learning platform through the synchronous mode. In my opinion, the online learning presents a number of opportunities. However, this online learning platform is built on three important pillars. One is the content creation, the second being content delivery, and the third, but the most important one, which is the content evaluation. So I will be talking about these three different pillars and how I have incorporated them in my course throughout this presentation. To begin with the content creation, I have been using the PowerPoint, so do not underestimate the power of a PowerPoint, which can be very simple and effective to use to create the online content. All you need to do is just go to Insert, Screen Recording, and once you turn on the slideshow, just start recording it. You can use multiple devices to create this content, one being the laptop or a Surface device with the stylus, or you can also use the desktop with the XP pen. For the editing purposes, you can use the PowerPoint editor or a simple and free version of the Snagit. For the delivery, I have been using the live sessions using the Microsoft Teams or the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra, and also reviewing the highlights in the live session. And then for the purpose of evaluation, I am using the Canvas as my learning management system, and I've incorporated the discussion forums, the live chats, the quizzes, and the feedback on the gradings in my course. So let's begin with the content creation. If I'm using the desktop, then a very inexpensive device such as this XP pen can be used to start writing on a screen that we can record it with the PowerPoint. Or alternatively, we can also use the Surface device that has the stylus with it. For the editing, we can use the Snagit editor or a simple PowerPoint editor as well. I can start writing the equations on a PowerPoint slide very easily with this device. Or I can also create the graphs, or I can just simply change the ink color and start notating some different things on this slide, and that is very convenient to write on a PowerPoint slide, either during the synchronous session or while pre-recording these lectures. I can also overlap this slideshow with another software. For example, I can use a simulation software to demonstrate the theoretical aspects that have been covered in the lectures. And that way students can learn very effectively looking at the demonstration of the theoretical concepts that have been covered in the lecture part. So all these combinations can be effectively recorded in the PowerPoint presentation. Now when it comes to edit the lectures which have been recorded, then PowerPoint can also be used to do this job quite effectively. Just right click on the slide where the recording has been embedded and use the trim option to just get rid of the unwanted portion from your lecture. We can see the decimal places to limit the recording for that particular lecture. We can also use the Snagit editor, which is in the free version very effective to edit the videos. For example, If I want to edit a recently recorded video, I can go to File and open that video to bring it in here and simply drag these icons and limit the recordings that we want to either chop or split this presentation into two different parts. Once we cut it, then we can go ahead and save that with a different file name, and accordingly we can edit these videos as well. The important thing is that when we use the Snagit editor, it saves the file with a reduced file size as compared to the PowerPoint presentation. When it comes to the content delivery, I'm using the live sessions using the Microsoft Teams, where we can have a live chat during the synchronous meeting. And also for the office hours, the Blackboard Collaborate Ultra can be used, where we can set up the office hours times for different dates, and students can log in and then have an interaction with either the teaching assistant or the faculty to discuss. Also, during the content delivery, it is extremely important to have the pre-recorded lectures available so students have a chance to look at it before the live session is started. The discussion forum should be enabled in the live session so that students get an opportunity to discuss different topics or the questions with their fellow classmates or with the faculty. And the final but the most important pillar of the online education is the content evaluation and feedback. I've been using the discussions, the live session chat, the grading feedback, and also the quizzes in order to measure the evaluation for this course. I have divided my course in form of different modules. Thanks to the Innovative Education Office at the USF, I have been able to create the contents in this course using the modules approach. So using this canvas as my LMS, I have divided this course into different weeks. In the week 0, the students get all the required information for the class, including the course overview, the instructor introduction, things to get started, and support, among the other things. And week by week, all the learning contents are developed and posted on the canvas. For example, if we look at the week number 7, there are several topics available in that module. Starting off with the topic of that week, students learn what are the topics that will be covered, and also what are the learning objectives for that particular week's topic, and how these learning objectives will be assessed using different kinds of assignments. After that, the content section. The live synchronous meeting is recorded and posted on the content section so that students who miss the live session have an opportunity to go over the topics which were covered in that particular week's session. For the readings, we can post the PDF files, and also the videos can be uploaded before the start of the live session on the YouTube so that the students can watch them, and they can watch also these videos independent of the platform so that they're well prepared and the learning curve becomes easier once they come to the class. The other important piece of this module is to let them know when the live session will take place, the details about it, and again, once the live session is completed, the recording can be posted there. The discussion forum is also quite important, where students get the opportunity to interact with the faculty as well as with their fellow classmates to go over any difficulties or the questions that they have. Due to the online nature of this course, it is very important to have as much as interactions available between students and also with the faculty, the student outcomes will be met quite effectively. Followed by the several kinds of assignments and also the examinations that can be conducted using the Proctorio software. So the students can be monitored from the academic integrity point of view. Quizzes can be assigned so that the feedback is provided instantly, and also comments can be provided so that the students can learn from the mistakes and be able to get the feedback instantaneously. And that is how I'm using the online learning approach for my course this summer. I thank the Steering Online Success Committee in STEM for providing me with this opportunity to make this presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach me at ajit@usf.edu. I thank you all for watching and happy e-learning.